This video contains discussions of sexual violence, substance use, mental health, and toxic relationships. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready to start?
Yeah, I'm ready to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Bit nervous, but I feel comfortable now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as ready as I'll ever be, I suppose.
Do you want to talk a little bit about what the tables next to you represent?
Yeah, so basically, this table on my right is symbolizing what I used to be like. Not when my mental health was necessarily bad, but when it wasn't under as much control as it is. Like, I didn't have as much control over it as I do now. So I feel like the wine bottle is pretty self-explanatory. This is a top that I used to love wearing when I went out. And then we have our old zine. And this photo is one where I'm actually wearing the play suit that I was wearing the night that I was assaulted. And this was the night where I met my perpetrator, so yeah. This one, on the other hand, this table here is more of a reminder of how much my life has changed since then and what a comfortable and safe space I'm in now. So these are two just really comforting things for me. I usually have a Himalayan salt lamp on in my bedroom at night. I usually only have Himalayan salt lamps in my room. Books that I like to read. A lot of these books do touch on topics of sexual violence, but in like an inspiring and supportive way. A lot of them are written by survivors. And then this photo was actually taken at the zine launch of this current zine, and it's me with 3 people that I love very much. So it's a really good reminder that I'm safe and comfortable and loved. So that's why that's there.
Are you feeling ready to read
Yes.
your story?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
In March of 2019, the Stop campaign shared a video they had filmed onto their Facebook page. It was part of their Revealing Truths and Breaking Stigmas series and involved me sharing my experiences with sexual violence. In that video, I shared details of my struggles with mental illness and alcoholism, issues which are still very much a part of my life. Over the last year, my mental health has deteriorated multiple times, even with help from medication. One night, after drinking too much, I had a flashback that was so severe I begged my friends to take me to be hospitalized. My violent dreams worsened for a bit and combined with the side effects of my medication made it difficult for me to sleep. While many of these issues were trying, I am slowly working through them with the help of loved ones. There has been one, though, that I don't often discuss: navigating relationships. When everyone knows that you're a survivor, it can make dating pretty awkward. There are generally 3 options. 1, you get ghosted because your physical boundaries are too much. 2, you see that look of pity in their eyes and it makes you never want to see them again. Or 3, the worst option. There's that one man that gets a little too excited about my story and wants to hear the details. Friendships and platonic relationships aren't exactly easy either. When you're a survivor, rape culture and unsafe behaviour becomes something you notice a lot more of within your own community. As an activist and a criminology student, Discussions about sexual violence take up a good deal of my time, which can make me feel as though I'm the negative friend that no one ever wants to be around. When you throw in not having a dating life or having to talk about uncomfortable issues, some of your friends start to disappear pretty quickly. But while this period has definitely been challenging, it has also been filled with some incredible experiences as well. The campaign that gave me my voice has become an official not-for-profit organisation and provided me with the opportunity to sit on my first panel on women's safety. The woman who directs the campaign, Camille, is someone I am lucky enough to now have as my closest friend and housemate. In fact, the overwhelmingly supportive reaction to this video has created space for some of my most important relationships to blossom into respectful and understanding bonds that I will always be grateful for. Being a survivor is never easy, and revealing my truth to the world was difficult, but it was definitely the right first step for me in my journey towards healing. It's been a hell of a year, and I can't wait to see what the next one brings.
Do you have any specific advice or tips for family and friends of loved ones who have been through trauma in the past?
I think it's really important that you just ask. Not survivors might not always know how they will respond to something or what they even want, but they might know what they don't want. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, but say, for example, you want to comfort someone, they might know how they don't want to be comforted. They might not necessarily know what they want, but it's just really important to ask. Basically, just keep asking questions and definitely keep respecting their boundaries. Yeah.
And you shared your story once a year ago.
Yeah.
Why are you sharing your story again or continuing to share?
I guess I'm sharing my story again because a lot of things can change over a year. My journey has changed. The direction it is heading in now is different to the way I thought it was heading before, and there have been a lot more bumps than I expected, and that's okay, and I want other people to know that that's okay too. It's alright if your journey changes. It's alright if your healing just takes a little bit longer than you thought it would. You still deserve to be supported and heard. There's no time limit on healing, ever, for anything. Yeah.
And separate to supporting survivors, how can people be better allies to activists in the space like yourself who do identify as survivors?
I would say that one of the best ways to support activists is to be the change that they want to see. So implement the values that they're promoting within your own life, within your own circles. If you hear someone making an inappropriate joke and it is safe to call them out, call them out. Activists are human beings. They can only do so much. We can all work together to support them by promoting their values and promoting awareness of the campaigns they are running, but they can't do everything on their own, and we need to remember that.
And last question. Is there anything that you want to tell other survivors who might be watching the video?
There are so many people who will listen to you and who will believe you and who will cherish you. You are not just a survivor of sexual violence. You are a human being with value And God, you deserve so much more than this, and it will get better. You don't have to tell your story if you're not ready to. That's okay. But if you are ready to seek help, please do so. There will be a tribe of people ready to help you. If you are a survivor and you are out there listening to this, I just want you to know that you are loved and that you are cherished and valued. And there will be so many people who are able to open their arms and help you. We will support you. We will believe you. And we will stand by anything that you need to do in order to start your journey of healing.